Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the fourth day of Scottish Business Week. And I'd like to start by thanking the partnership of Business Gateway, Highlands and Islands Enterprise, Scottish Enterprise, Skills Development Scotland, and South of Scotland Enterprise for inviting me to speak at this year's event and for all their hard work in pulling the programme of events together. And it's great to see so many of Scotland's businesses represented here today, ready and willing to take part in some of the excellent talks and sessions on offer. Scottish Business Week is a valuable networking event in all our calendars. It provides an opportunity to connect, to learn, and be inspired by our peers from businesses of all sizes and across all sectors. This year, the organisers have arranged a fantastic lineup of expert speakers on a wide variety of topics, highly relevant to the support of Scottish businesses to build both resilience and to stimulate growth. Throughout this week, you'll have had a chance to hear from experts in different fields. You may have gained valuable insights on the growing importance of sustainability in businesses from Dr. Martin Valenti, have heard from leading entrepreneurs Poonam Gupta and Caroline Curry, or attended practical sessions beneficial to you and your business on everything from cybersecurity to social media strategy. There will be more opportunities on offer today to help inspire, advise and guide you, whatever stage you may be at, be it navigating particular challenges or a challenging environment, resetting your priorities or focusing on your long-term business objectives. Support is available and there's a nationwide community of Scottish businesses that you're very much part of. One particular theme that's been prevalent throughout the week and will be significant for all is the role of innovation, and that's something that I'm particularly passionate about. Scotland, as we know, is built on a spirit of entrepreneurialism and a strong and proud history of innovation. Our business base descends from this tradition, and we are committed to working with our businesses to ensure we have an ecosystem that supports and encourages innovative activity. The Scottish Government, with partners, is developing a new innovation strategy for Scotland. And this will set out our vision that over the next 10 years, Scotland will be one of the most innovative small nations in the world. And we will utilise innovation as a driver to grow our economy, create high-paying jobs and deliver priority outcomes for all of Scotland's citizens. We will ensure that all of our businesses, people and institutions are ready and able to meet the global economic challenges and opportunities we face over the next 10 years working together. We've been engaging with businesses across Scotland and have worked to capture your insights and expertise. By consulting as widely as possible, we will ensure we have a diverse range of opinions and ideas to help inform Scotland's innovation strategy. Listening closely to Scotland's businesses and investor voices has helped to highlight the barriers and opportunities for businesses like yours to innovate and to scale in Scotland. And the strategy will include focused, ambitious and deliverable actions to address these. We will take an investor mindset to innovation funding support for Scotland's businesses, ensuring that funding opportunities are easily visible to you and that the right type and level of support is available to help develop business capacity and capability to innovate. We want to make sure that the business support landscape is accessible to all our innovative businesses, no matter what stage of the journey they are on. We will strive for greater coordination between public and private sector to maximise the impact of Scotland's investment in innovative businesses and to adopt the innovative technologies and processes that will help increase their resilience and capacity for growth, supporting business leaders to embrace positive change and share good practice, particularly by those who are already leading the way. We will explore how the government can help drive innovation and facilitate innovation at scale, and how we can use the spending power and influence of our public sector to help our most innovative businesses to grow and scale, and how through coordinated missions and challenges we can work together with business and their innovation ecosystem, including our excellent network of innovation centres and the strength of our universities and colleges to solve national and global problems. We will ensure that those strengths in research and development are able to develop into commercial opportunities within Scotland via collaboration between industry, academia and government, and provide support for our early stage startup businesses to navigate licensing and contracting environments. Our businesses are a significant part of a wider innovation ecosystem across Scotland. So we will also support industry to work alongside the public sector and our academic institutions to collaborate and work together in partnership to create jobs, bring in more investment and make Scotland a world-leading innovation nation. I hope that the businesses represented here today will listen, learn and reflect on their place in Scotland's legacy of innovation. I hope that you'll approach the rest of Scotland Business Week with an open mindset that seeks out ways to stimulate innovative opportunities for you and your business and to learn how you can be part of Scotland's enduring story as a highly innovative nation. There looks to be an excellent agenda for today, and I believe the next session is a panel discussion on digital transformation, something again I'm very highly interested in, and it's very relevant to all of us. So please do enjoy what will no doubt be a very valuable, engaging event, and I'm available for questions. So if there's any questions you'd like to ask me about innovation strategy or any other aspect of business engagement and support from Scottish Government and our agencies, delighted to engage with you. Thank you very much. So, first questions I've got coming in. Other countries that Scotland can learn from? A great question. We watch closely on the international arena to see what other countries are doing, and a big part of the innovation strategy is going to be analysis of where Scotland's position is in regards to other countries and who we can learn from. And small countries like Scotland that have really transformed their economies, I think, are the places we can learn most from. Estonia has done some fabulous work, and that's a country much smaller than Scotland, but has really cemented its place in terms of driving innovation forward. Finland's another country, a country I spent some time working in my business career, that I believe we can learn a lot from. And there are others around the world, further afield, like New Zealand and Singapore as well, where there's some significant progress has been made, and Scotland can see what they've done and adapt their approach to the uniquely Scottish environment and ecosystem. Second question, how can you create a culture of innovation in your business? I think it's important to look at innovation in the broadest sense. So we can talk about innovative processes and technologies that are often at the cutting edge in Scotland across many sectors, really is at the cutting edge of that kind of innovation, often built, as I'd said, on our world-class research and development in our universities. And it's important for businesses to be aware of what those technological developments are. But innovation can also be around the processes that you operate within your business, how you organise yourself, how you focus your business models, how you approach customers. All of those aspects of the whole business environment are open to innovation, and we are very keen to work and lay out our innovation strategy, how we can support businesses with that, using the tools and techniques that are available. And we're also very interested in how we can make the public sector more innovative and how it approaches its engagement with business and its support for the economy. Another question, would you say that diversifying was innovative? I think it absolutely is. As I just said, I think how you look at your business model and how you look at approaching the customer base is very much part of an area that can be further innovation can be applied. So I think taking that broad perspective, understanding where those opportunities are, and as I say, it might not be right at the leading edge of new technologies, but it might be learning from what others have done, the journeys that they've taken either into new markets, new products and services, or even international markets, and expanding your export journey. All of that is part of the innovation process. It's as much about a way of thinking and a way of looking and tackling problems as it is about specific technologies. What specifically will you be learning and implementing from other countries mentioned? Great question. Some of that is about culture change, about how they engage with businesses, and have got a national vision and a mission to embed themselves in innovation and to understand what they're good at and to make sure that they're the best in the world at those technologies. And Scotland is very blessed with many technologies and sectors where we have some tremendous world-leading opportunities. So understanding those, it's about that culture, and it's about what we call the architecture, the way that government invests in innovation centres and partnering with academia, and the support that we put in to create the structure that sits around that ecosystem, so that, as I say, our innovation centres are organisations like Interface, who work to ensure that businesses have got access to the best individuals, researchers and technology that universities are developing, to make sure that those support mechanisms are in place. So again, we've looked at how other countries approach that to see what we can learn from the way that they've done that. Next question is, how do you measure innovation? And this is very interesting. We've had quite a bit of a discussion and pulling with the team that are pulling the innovation strategy together on exactly that subject. I think it's important not to fall into the trap of measuring the things that are easy to measure, and it's important that we understand what that innovation pipeline looks like from concept through commercialization to the scale-up process, and how we, each stage of that pipeline, have measures that give us a real good sense of what the health of the system is, how many businesses are engaging, and what value they're adding. So it comes everything from where we are in terms of generating patents at the early stage development of new technologies, through how many businesses are adopting those technologies, and how many businesses are what we call innovation active. And then how many of those businesses take forward those innovations and secure investment to grow them at scale and add value to the GVA and the economy. So I think each stage of that pipeline, there are things that we need to measure. How much investment comes forward for research and development, both through our higher education system in Scotland, where we are a genuine world leader, through to our business and enterprise research and development, where we have, honestly, some catching up to do, but we are making great progress. So those are a number of the measures we'll deploy, but it's important that we've got a coherent dashboard of metrics that we can help us understand the health of the whole innovation system. Question about the net zero target and opportunities for businesses who are more sustainable in their operations and product manufacture. Clearly, net zero is a policy priority for the Scottish Government. We have our 2045 commitment to deliver on net zero and some very ambitious targets for 2030 and the years in between. So at an overarching level, the Scottish Government is absolutely committed to delivering on those targets. And that drives change in the economy, and it drives some significant opportunities. And right through the energy opportunities that Scotland has, our industrial biotechnology opportunities, through the life science sector, through how we use digital technology to support that journey to net zero, and right across a whole range of manufacturing opportunities that arise from the deployment of new technologies and products. We're committed to making sure that we take advantage, as the whole of Scotland, of those opportunities. So net zero is not just something we need to do because it's the right thing to do for people on the planet. It's also a tremendous economic opportunity we need to leverage, and we're very focused on supporting. There's a whole range of funding support mechanisms the Scottish Government has put in place, and I would encourage anybody that's interested in finding out more about those to have a look on the website, and you can see what funding support is out there and how that might be able to be applied to the specific opportunities, innovative opportunities on net zero that your business is looking at taking forward, or talk to Business Gateway or the enterprise agencies in that regard. Next question. Innovation as a term seems very daunting to a small business. Is that a barrier to stopping businesses transform? I think that's absolutely true. I think when I was running small businesses prior to entering politics, it's you tend not to think about it in those abstract terms, and I think part of the job of government is to demystify that and to make businesses recognise that much of what they're already doing is innovative, and it's not a word that they should find scary or daunting. any process improvement, any opportunity they take to make their products better, engage better with their customers, or even to tackle their cost base has innovation at its heart. And I think, as I say, demystifying that language is a big part of what we as government need to do, so that businesses feel comfortable embracing the terminology and embracing the opportunities that it can present. Okay, thanks very much, everybody. Really enjoyed the questions, and I think we've reached the end of those. Unless anyone's got any last minute questions that they want to post. I hope that the rest of the week goes well, and that you're able to engage with all the sessions, some excellent sessions that are there, and very keen to, as always, take opportunities to engage with businesses individually or in round tables or through business organisations going forward, because the more businesses I talk to, the more I'm plugged into what the key issues are, and the more we're able to, as government, support your needs. Sorry, one last question. Small business struggling with the current challenges of rising energy costs. Do you think I should prioritise innovation to help me survive the coming months? I think that's absolutely true. As I've said, even tackling cost base is a process that it can be looked at through the innovation lens. And I think it's not a question of either or. I think the more innovative you are, and the more innovative thinking you're able to apply to tackling those energy costs, be that through looking for other energy sources, be it through embarking on a net zero investment that allows you to deploy renewable energy, or be it for looking for support and other revenue streams that can help to support your business through these difficult times. All of that is part of the innovation process, and again, something that government and agencies stand ready to support businesses with as we move through these difficult times. Thank you very much. Bye now.